Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're diving back into some more of my queen, my goddess, my end-all, be-all, the one, the only Miss Kelly Clarkson, and some more of her Kellyoke segments. I've had a number of requests for a few of these, and then some I've just had sitting in my playlist to do for a little while, so we're gonna work our way through some of them. The first one is one of her more recent ones that I saw posting all over Twitter, and people are tagging me and stuff left, right, up, down, backwards, forwards, all over the place. And it is her covering What Have You Done For Me Lately by the one and only Miss Janet Jackson. So we're just gonna dive on in and see what this is all about. Come on, guitar. I like these pants. Ooh. Yeah, I like the fashion background sing. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Do 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 do. Ooh, yeah. Sing, baby. Yes. Okay, so I love the fashion, love the styling. I love what all of them are wearing. They're all kind of similar, where it's like a very sort of fitted to the body here with just like a jacket or something over. Really cute. Love the pants, love the leather jackets on the background singers and whatnot. All in all, it was a good performance. I don't want to say that I was underwhelmed, but I feel like with as much as everyone was hyping it up and like tagging me and throwing it in my face, like, oh my god, you have to watch this. Like, I had this expectation of like this mind-blowing just thing that I was about to get. And I didn't. Like, it was good. There was nothing wrong with what she did. There was nothing, everything, her vocals were fantastic. Everything on it was fantastic. But like, I wasn't blown away like I was expecting to be blown away from all the hype that everybody was giving me, if that makes sense. So I'm not taking anything away from what she did. She did a good job. It was a good, solid cover. And like, Janet Jackson for me isn't really one of those singers that's like a huge, like, big vocalist. Like, she has a very sweet, pleasant tone to her voice, but like, she's not like a big belter. She's not like a super rangy kind of singer, whatnot. She kind of stays in almost kind of like a Selena Gomez in a sense. Not saying that they sing the same or that they have the same kind of voice, but where it's like they have these sweet, pleasant voices and they kind of stay in their lane. Janet Jackson, I see her more as like a performer, a dancer. She's a badass dancer who has a pleasant voice. But like, I don't go for her like for big, like, whatever. So like, her music doesn't necessarily have all of that kind of stuff, so it can be difficult to take those kind of songs that don't have all like these big singing moments and try to add them in. So I think that Kelly did a good job at trying to make the song her own, but at the same time I was just like, okay, it was good, but I wasn't like amazingly blown away like I have with some other karaoke performances that I've seen. There's some other karaoke performances where I just get vocals and I'm just like, yes, God, slay my life. And it's not necessarily about her like belting her face off or screeching to the high heavens or anything like that. Like, you don't have to do that in order for it to be like a really effective vocal or anything like that. It's just, I don't know, something about it didn't really speak to my soul like some other performances. It was good, It was great, but like it wasn't magical like everyone was like putting it out there to be. So I'm like, okay, a little underwhelmed. If I hadn't gotten as much hype in my ear about this performance beforehand, I probably would be a little bit more surprised or a little bit more like, oh my god, yes. But because I got such a high level of like, oh my god, this is incredible, have you seen this? I'm like, okay, that was good, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna get lots of dislikes for that. Next up, we're gonna look at her covering "There's Your Problem" or something by the Dixie Chicks. I've had this one sitting in my playlist for a while. "There's Your Trouble." I don't think I know this song. Well, obviously I couldn't think of the title. But you know, I love me some Country Kelly. Never been. I love where it's sitting in her voice. All these transitions up into her head voice. There's a trouble. This easy, natural belt, so effortless. And again, these transitions are beautiful. Come on, baby. Yes. Okay, so this is kind of sort of illustrating a little bit what I was saying in the last song, where it's like, you don't necessarily have to have these big, super belty moments or, you know, show off all this range or whatever for a performance to be effective. Like, but I prefer this performance to the last one. Like, there's something about this song on her voice that just sits in a better place for me, and it felt more natural to her and her styling. Yeah, so vocally, I love what this is. I don't know the song, so I don't know how it goes. I don't know how, you know, how much she changed it, how much she kept it similar, all that kind of stuff. But like, I just know that listening to it, I love the sound of her voice on this song. I loved how naturally and easy those belts felt. It didn't feel like she was trying to fill the song or add stuff to the song because the song didn't have stuff. It just felt like she was singing the song. Yeah, it was cute. It was cute. Again, not the most mind-blowing, amazing performance I've ever gotten from her, but it was cute. All right, so next we're gonna get into her doing, I believe this was a Weeknd song. Let's find out. Take My Breath, yes, by The Weeknd. Again, I don't think I know the song either. Oh, come on, but I'm already here for it. This is giving me very, like, Blondie, Heart of Glass, 80s vibes. Sing, baby. This is the Weeknd? Really? Sing, girl, sing! Yes! See, now that right there are the vocals I needed. That right there are vocals that give me life. My only issue with this is there were parts there towards the middle where she was doing all this riffing and running and belting her face off, but the audio mixing had her almost like fading into the background. And yes, I know she was like pulling her head away from the microphone so she's not like shouting directly into the microphone, but still, like, she was, yeah, a combination of her pulling back, but also like the volume on her mic could have been raised a little bit. Like, something about the balancing, like, I could hear that she was doing all this riffing and running. I can recognize what she was doing, but it could have been more in the forefront at those particular parts. Not the whole song, just those parts in the middle there before we got to the last set of, you know, but she was doing like all this, nothing like that. But she was on this riffs and runs and just belting her face off, and we can see it in her face. We can see her singing her face off. And like, I'm like straining to hear it a little bit because like all the music around her was just so much louder. So I feel like we could have either pulled the volume of the music back just a hair, just a notch, so that those vocals would have been a little bit more in the foreground, or we could have pumped her mic. I guess maybe she didn't have to pull away quite as far, but still. That's the only critique I have, and that's just, again, not vocally or performance or anything, that's just technical stuff. Vocals were fire. Fire, fire, fire. I'm not familiar with the song, but like I said, it's giving me complete 80s vibes. Like, I could see 80s, Blondie, that sort of like pop rock element to whatever. Like, I love, 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 love. And it surprises me. I mean, I guess it doesn't really surprise me, but it kind of surprises me that it's a Weeknd song. But I don't really know a lot of the Weeknd's music outside of like people doing covers here, there, and everywhere. So maybe it is. Maybe it was instrumentation was just like this, and he is just throwing back to the 80s. In which case, cool. I'm gonna have to listen to some more Weeknd. Or maybe this was just Kelly's band, you know, doing some switch up on it. I don't know. But yeah, I dig the vibe of the song. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. And her vocals, from the first like line she sang, I was already like, okay, I'm here for this. I'm here for this. I'm here for this. Like, she didn't get to any of the belting, any of the head voice, none of that stuff. It was just, I don't know, something about the tone, the timbre of her voice, and again, where the song sat in her voice. Like, she just sang it. It was just like, yes, okay, this is the performance that's gonna give me my life. This is, yes, right here, yes, praise Jesus. Love, 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 love. All right, so the last one we're gonna look at is her covering Alanis Morissette song, Hands Clean, and y'all know I love me some Kelly covering anything Alanis Morissette. She's done a few things, and just, I love, live, 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 so I'm excited to see this. Come on, gown.
If it weren't for your maturity, none of this would have happened. If you weren't so wise beyond your years, I would have been able to control myself. If it weren't for my attention, you wouldn't have been successful. If it weren't for me, you would never have amounted to very much. Ooh, this could be messy.
Gorgeous.
You don't seem to mind.
Beautiful.
Oh, don't go telling everybody and overlook this supposed crime.
Ooh. Oh, this lighting, everything. Sing, mama, sing. Yes, 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 yes. Slay my life, queen. Live, 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 live. Ah, perfection, perfection. I love the slow, intimate start with just the piano and just her vocals. And I thought that was what the whole song was going to be. I thought we were just going to get this soft, tender piano ballad, and I was here. I was on board. I bought my ticket. I hopped on board, and I was here. We set sail. But then we transitioned, picked up the beat, got all the drums and all that stuff, incorporated the drums, the guitars, the lights, everything. I'm like, oh my god, yes, best of both worlds. I live. Like I said at the top, I love when she covers Alanis Morissette. There's just something about it. And like this particular performance, this song, it just, especially in the beginning when she was doing the soft piano part of it, it just felt so authentic. It felt so authentic to Kelly, and I just live. Like all of those soft, tender vocals, the flips into head voice, the falsetto, the cries in her voice, just beautiful, beautiful. The storytelling, the lyrics, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then we brought up the pace and the tempo, and I'm like, oh yes, yes, let's go. And the vocals just kept going. Like this is one that I wish we had a full length performance of, because I love it. I love, 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 love. Yes, 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 yes. This right here. This. And she looked gorgeous. She just looked gorgeous the whole time. But she looked gorgeous. She sounded amazing. Love, love, love. Top tier. All right. So as y'all know by now, at the end of every one of these Kellyoke segments I do, or Kellyoke reactions, I gotta rank them based off of how I saw them. And honestly, like going from my least favorite to favorite, I think it's honestly in the order that I watched it in. So in fourth place, I would put What Have You Done For Me Lately. Again, just because like it was fine. It was good. It was fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just felt underwhelmed because of all the hype that I was getting about it. Then I would go into There's Your Trouble, then Take My Breath, and then lastly Hands Clean, because that was just love. Love, 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 love. But obviously, that's just my opinion, and your ranking is probably significantly different than mine because a bunch of you recommended What Have You Done For Me Lately, so I'm sure that a lot of you absolutely were just blown away by that. So leave all your hate comments down there, whatever, I don't care. But if you have different rankings, be sure to leave that down in the comment section. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments, and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. Love you guys.